Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Facebook Friday. Isn't that exciting?
It is.
Like, we're both really excited. You know why? Because there's no snow outside.
That's right. Although this morning I'm out, I was sitting in my chair just about to get ready to brush my teeth and take my dog for a walk. And I looked out my window and went, it's darn well snowing out there.
Oh, when was that?
At about
this morning?
20 after 7 this morning.
See, I didn't look outside.
You didn't?
No, I missed the whole thing.
You did, exactly.
And
it
actually lasted what, 10 minutes?
I'm not too sure, 10 minutes, but there was a dusting on the road.
Oh,
not,
that sounds really depressing.
Yeah, well, darn. No, not again.
Anyway, yes, I'm sure it's not nearly as bad as where it is other places.
I know. It's just that we're not used to it.
Northern Saskatchewan.
That's right. Exactly.
I was listening to our new part-time employee yesterday, and she was talking about Northern Saskatchewan. I thought she just lived there and she didn't stay there or anything. But I thought, oh my goodness, I don't know if I could stand that.
I know. We've been pampered for way too many years. So.
Morning, Sue.
Good morning, Sue.
She's my friend. She's been my Facebook friend for 9 years.
Oh, has it been 9 years already?
Yeah, I get all these Facebook things.
Yeah,
that say,
anniversaries.
You've been friends for these and that, and I think Sue's one of my oldest Facebook friends.
Yeah.
Which of course doesn't mean she's old or I'm old.
No, not at all.
Been really old friends.
Old friends.
Nice to see you, Sue. I'm glad you're on the mend. I just read your little notes here. Thank you.
Hi, Rosemary. Good to see you.
Hello. And it's from Athens again.
Exactly.
I wonder if she sees the Acropolis from where she lives.
I don't know.
I went there one time and it was so stunning. Yeah. Can you see it from your apartment?
From your flat.
Yeah, from your flat. Hello, Margaret. And Donna Granger, good morning.
Good to see you.
Oh, yay.
Yes,
sunshine, too.
We actually have sunshine now, too, with clouds.
But she just complains.
Yeah, I know. I'm a complainer. What can I say? I'm fair weather. I like the nicer weather.
Yes, fair weather anything.
Fair weather anything. For walking or anything.
Debbie Koss is here. Patty England
exactly.
is here.
Kathleen.
Oh, hello. Good morning. We're supposed to get some snow soon.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Anyway. Many people really like the snow too. We have to keep that in mind.
They do. And you know what? I don't mind the snow as long as I don't have to move around in it.
Trisha, good morning.
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Margaret.
Debbie. Margaret. Patty England.
Kathy.
Hello. Yeah. Lots more people here, but they're just not saying anything yet.
Well, I could be scrolling slowly.
We're definitely old. You are scrolling a little slower.
I am, sorry.
And Connie's there.
I'm still waking up. You know me, I'm not quite full steam yet.
Did you not have your tea yet?
Yes, I have had tea, but not enough,
not
obviously.
Caffeinated, obviously.
No, it's not caffeinated. Hi, Margaret, Melissa. Penelope.
Nice. Hello, Sandy.
Sandy,
good. One of our wonderful moderators. Yep. Thank you for being here again, Sandy. Appreciate it. How do you like being retired? I bet that's fun.
Yes, absolutely.
I bet you've got more to do now than you ever did when you were working. Rosemary says she sees it when she walks. Oh, see?
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
That is so cool. I can picture you now in Athens because I only visited, but it was like, 40 years ago now? Yeah. So I don't think it looks exactly the same anymore. But the Acropolis does. And Kathleen says, what weather should we have for the retreat?
Good question.
Yeah, what should we arrange?
Good question.
What are you trying to arrange for us?
October could be a mixture of things.
I know it could be, but you have to arrange it, you see.
I'll put in an order and see what I can do.
We want crisp nights.
Crisp nights and warm days.
With sunshine.
Yes.
Yeah. Around here, our main plague is clouds.
Yeah,
really.
Rain.
Clouds, rain, fog, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shame on you.
Now I'm getting all embarrassed and everything because I do swear at home. I do. I'm sorry. Whoever didn't like it, I'm sorry. I try to keep my mouth clean, but sometimes it just doesn't work.
It just comes out without you knowing it. I'm the same way. That's why I very seldom talk. So
I'm so warm because I'm all embarrassed.
You got red face.
Yeah, I do. Now I have to take off that sweater.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going. Okay, good. Back to more clean things.
Clean things, yes.
Yes, there.
Debbie's working on mothers and daughters while listening to us.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Mothers and daughters is really special to me because I have daughters and I had a mother.
Yeah.
And I was a mother and a daughter, so that makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
But if you don't have anyone close, or if you're not able to kind of, you definitely would have a mother, so that would work. Yeah. But if you don't have any daughters, there are also, you can have friends or cousins or, really good close people that have daughters, and they might like it.
Absolutely.
So thank you. And Sandy says retiring is wonderful. Yeah. Good.
Hi, Linda.
Hello, Linda.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Time for another visit. Yeah. I can come and see you. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but it's a nice idea.
It's a nice idea, exactly.
Karen says hello. Hello, and Mickey too. Hello, Mickey.
Loretta. Hi, Loretta. And Tammy.
Aw. Oh, you printed off the second chart.
She's well ahead.
Fast, because I only just uploaded
You did, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Debbie's laughing at my slip. Oh, Jennifer Gowan, you're also a wonderful retired person. Yay, it's raining here. Yay.
Yeah, oh, good. In New Zealand, right?
I bet.
That's where Karen is?
Yes, that's right. Exactly.
Because it would be their summer right now, heading into fall, I guess.
Yeah, I heard from Lorraine, who is visiting with friends right now, so she's not around that much.
Right.
But Lorraine is our moderator as well, and she said that it was 40 degrees. It was unseasonably warm for autumn where she is in Perth.
Right.
So I can't even imagine living in 40-degree weather and considering that's fall.
That's right, exactly. I mean, I'm complaining about the cold, but, when it's hot, I complain too. So
yeah, that's true.
I'm kind of like Goldilocks. There's no happy medium. Yeah.
And somebody else is laughing a lot.
I think that was Margaret.
Margaret, oh, thank you. I got three laughing.
Happy Friday, 76 degrees at noon. Oh, now, see, 76 degrees is a nice temperature.
I agree. Yeah. Let's keep it there.
That's right.
That's what we want. Hello, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Kathy Bird.
Yeah,
hello.
Good morning.
No, you didn't miss anything. Just my embarrassment. Mickey says, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I have the same problem. Well, it's really nice to have you all here, and I know there are more coming on board because people can't just drop everything and come and watch us live. But
I don't understand why not.
No, we're so interesting.
We are. Sorry. I'm in a silly mood today.
Oh, that's good. I think silliness trumps everything.
Absolutely. You gotta laugh.
That word.
Yeah, no,
won't be doing that.
Don't say that word again.
No, I won't. So it looks like we're getting around 30 people right now, and then we'll probably end up with another 10 that come in and go out and come and go, and that's nice too. I'm really glad you feel free to just come and hang out for a bit and go away again.
That's right.
We don't mind because we know we're not exactly, like the, I don't know, ice capades. Something really worth looking at.
Something really exciting.
Anyway, we do have the new chart up. I thought I'd do it before I sat down.
Yes.
Because I want to go out for lunch.
Oh, going somewhere special?
No,
just
out.
Just out.
Just so I don't have to make lunch. But I may not be able to make it. But I thought I'd try anyway.
Oh, good. Okay.
So the new pattern is out. And it looks like this. So now remember, you can arrange those squares in a different way.
Absolutely.
It's really important to decide what you're going to do when you get one of these things. It might be a little bit too much choice. I was saying to Lisa this morning that, there might be a little bit of a holdback for people. They don't know, or you don't know what you might want to do before you get started. And it is one of the main things for designing too.
Absolutely.
Right? Yes. When we talk together about our designs and what we're going to do in the future.
What is it going to end up being?
Exactly. You've got to have some kind of a clear vision of what it's going to end up being. And, I make these models out of just construction paper or typing paper.
Absolutely.
And I glue them together. And if there are three-dimensional things that you're going to finish, you have lots to say about how it's going to go together.
Absolutely. And it's really important to do these templates and tests before you actually start deciding what you're going to do with something.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've got 6 squares. So what on earth can we do with 6 squares? Now, what I did was I put them in this format because you can turn them upside down and have them facing that way.
Absolutely.
And they'd fit in an 8 by 10 frame for sure, maybe even in a 6 by 8 frame. What does it say in here? The whole thing is, for each one is, no, not for each one, is 3.5 by 5 is the whole thing, is it? Now, why did I put down a design area for the ornament? I know why Mickey was talking about the design area. I think I've made a mistake.
Oh.
How could I do such a thing?
And I never counted it to double check, so
Oh,
I'm really slacking here on my job.
it says it's 6 by 7, so
Yeah.
that's in the description. So thank you for, like, you know, understanding that my
Understanding,
design
yeah.
thing was no good. Okay, just ignore that. Don't print it out yet.
That's right.
I'm going to check it and
Yeah.
fix it.
Exactly. I'll count later on. We'll count and make sure it's the right count.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. But anyway, you can also do them all in a row, which some people have decided.
Absolutely. And I would make a really nice bell pull.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A bell pull anyway is a really nice thing.
Absolutely.
Because they
Yeah.
fit so nicely in little areas, little long, narrow areas on your wall.
Yeah.
Right?
We're going to start saying absolutely instead of exactly, are we? Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you said absolutely and then I said absolutely.
Oh,
So,
that happens all
Yeah.
the time.
Sorry.
We have to
Okay.
deal with that. We're repetitive people.
We are. Yes. Happy International Women's Day,
Yay!
Susan. Yes.
And Durdana Aziz, nice
Yeah.
to see you.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Oh, from Pakistan.
Pakistan.
I remember talking to you, but no, I remember you talking to us, asking to join the group. So
Right.
I'm really glad that you came on board.
Exactly. Welcome.
Very nice. Welcome. Exactly.
Welcome.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Tammy says she's looking for dyed thread boxes. Isn't that awful? You can't even find your overdyed thread boxes.
Exactly. And you want that just right color, don't you?
Mhm. So anyway, I was talking about this designing, and the reason I wanted to talk about the designing is because this is what I do. Okay, I decide what I'm going to make in the end.
That's right.
We talk, of
Yeah.
course, but it has to speak to me. I have to really feel, yeah, I really want to do that. And as soon as I know that, then I look for dimensions, which I obviously didn't do very well on here. But
That's besides the point.
that's beside the point. Lisa always sets me straight, which is good. But anyway, I look for the dimensions of anything that I'm going to do, and then I make a kind of like a little mock-up of it so that I can see the dimensions when it's finished being stitched.
Yes.
And some of you may not know how to count the dimensions. What we do is we count our squares on our main chart. We count the squares this way and this way, and we divide it by 14 because
Yes.
you can get 14 stitches to the inch,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
we count this. Say we counted this, and
Yeah.
we know how many it is, okay? So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 approximately.
Yeah.
And 10, 20, 30, 45. So we have to divide 70 by 14, which I can't do.
Yeah, not off the top of my head anyways.
But and then you'll get a measurement in inches. So you can do the same thing with centimeters if you are metrically oriented, but you'll have to see how many stitches per centimeter that you get before you can divide those things.
Yes.
And once you have that, then you know that, I know anyway, what size my design is going to be, and I start coloring it in, basically. I think of some ideas, of course, that's just very personal and very subjective, but the outside dimensions of a project are the most important.
Absolutely. Yes.
So if you decide what you're going to do with these little square blocks, because it's a block party, if you decide what you're going to do with them, then arrange them yourself in your mind's eye and measure it out on the linen. And if you're going to separate them, make sure that you leave at least an inch all the way around
Yes.
for finishing.
Yeah.
Then, you can get started stitching is the point. Because otherwise you're still sitting there wondering,
What am I gonna do with it?
going to do with this? Exactly. So if you have an 8 by 10 frame around, that'll do. And I think it says this is going to be 6 by 7. So I don't think, what's the other regular frame? There's 5 by 7,
5 by 7, 8 by,
10.
is it 8 by 10?
Mm-hmm. And then in between, I think there's 6 by 8 or something. Maybe
Oh,
someone will
there-
come
yeah.
in. Hi, Kathy Prater.
Yeah.
And Donna Granger. I need to see more before I can decide on the
Oh.
colors. Gotcha. So these ones here, these ones are spring colors, and
Yeah.
you'll find that the majority of the colors that are going to be used are similar. In other words, you can use many of them, but they will be distinctly different for each block. So for instance, this one is mainly red. At least that's the way I
Yeah.
made the tulips,
Yeah.
right? And these ones are kind of like little violets, so they're going to be purple.
Yeah.
But there's other blocks, of course, that are going to be in a variety of different colors as well. But they will be light colored,
Yes.
spring light colors. So even if you start with one of these blocks, if the greens are the same,
Absolutely. Then it ties into the next block.
it's really important to keep your neutrals the same.
Yes.
And then match your colors with those neutrals.
Yeah.
So if you're going to use a warm green, rather than a blue green, which is a cool green, use the warm colors to go with them. And if you're using a blue green, make sure you use cool colors to go with them. And that's up to you how you decide to color your things.
Color your
Yeah.
stitching.
I want to encourage you, of course, to get started, but Donna's absolutely right. If you don't feel like getting started because you don't see many of the colors yet, that's perfectly okay with me.
Exactly. You might want to wait until halfway through and
Or
then
the
see
third
the third.
one. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
And
Chitty.
Tammy's going to do hers 2 across and 3 down. That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Melissa
Yeah.
says, I found a lovely linen band in a dirty linen color.
Very nice.
Nice.
That'll be nice too. Yeah.
Dirty linen is going to really need to have some very vibrant colors on it,
Absolutely.
isn't it? And,
Yeah.
and also some lighter colors
Yes.
rather than darker colors. So that's going to be
Yeah.
fun. Donna says she hasn't even decided on the shape.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
That's right. Yes. You need to decide on that first before you start putting your stitches down.
Yeah, and the other thing you could do, here's another idea. Have you ever thought about how to turn this into a biscornu?
Oh, very good idea.
Like, I think that I've seen biscornus with 4 squares at
Yeah.
the top. So like this here could be a biscornu,
Absolutely.
but you want to change the orientation of this one going out this way, this one going out this way,
Yes.
this way, and this way. And that way they all kind of, if you turn it.
Fold over
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
for the biscornu. Yes.
There's a thought.
Yeah.
Or
I think that's a great idea.
how about that one? That you
Or,
fold
you know,
out?
you can just do one square and make it into a pillow. It wouldn't like quite like this, but almost.
It could look very cute, and you
Yeah.
can put some specialty stitches around one of them and make that.
A
Okay, so
pillow, pin cushion.
what other things
um,
can you think of?
You can make them into little boxes.
One little box,
One little box.
or
Or
four
all of
together?
them, all 4 together. Do them in a long strip, so it's a band around the outside of a box.
I kind of like that one too, because somebody else mentioned it to put it around a basket.
That's right.
But you
Yeah,
can put
that
it
was
around a box,
Charlotte,
can't
you
you?
can put it around the box
Yeah.
and pillow. You know,
And it says, Melissa says, hasn't even picked out her threads yet. Oh, yes, it is important to get your gingerbread stitching house together. Absolutely.
and her gingerbread haunted house. Yes,
You've got way more to do.
exactly. That must come first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jordana says, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it makes a difference. And thanks for remembering me. That's
Exactly.
wonderful. Linda
Linda said,
Ashley is
good
here.
morning.
Yeah, good morning. Rita Weinberg is there watching from Columbia.
Yo,
Colombo?
poolside
Coquimbo.
on the ship.
Oh, right.
Very nice.
Oh, Rita.
Yeah.
Whenever
Brag, brag, brag.
Exactly. Every time you talk to us, you're somewhere else.
I hope you're enjoying your cruise around South America, Rita.
It's wonderful. We are really envious. But
Absolutely.
we would not imagine that you would want to do anything else at this time. Your pictures look awesome and relaxing, and wish we were there.
Absolutely. Nice time of year to do a South American cruise.
And Sue says she's got seasonal
Stitching disorder.
issues.
Yeah.
Because it's not spring there yet, right?
Okay.
That's the problem.
But it's for the hope of spring.
If you all stitch this thing,
That's right. Spring will
spring
come.
will come.
And it will. They
Regina,
say.
hello, nice to see you. Regina, and Taffy says, I found a basket band,
Yeah.
wondering about colors. Colors will definitely be slightly different for each one, but as I said before, keep your neutrals, like your browns and your greens and maybe your white and your golds, sort of similar. for all of them, they'll go.
Absolutely. And Kathy, are you going to make the basket? Because I know you do basket weaving.
Does she really?
She does.
Oh,
She
my
does.
goodness.
Yes.
That would be really neat to see.
Absolutely.
Donna says, I was thinking about 6-pin cushions.
Yeah.
Another
Absolutely.
wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Or for that matter, it's not that big a square. It's about 2 inches. You could even kind of get away with maybe a fob.
A fob. The other thing is you can put them together and make a sachet out of them.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Exactly.
That's the cool thing about having such small squares, that you can do other things with them.
Yeah.
And if you do them individually, which I think might be a nice idea for some people, if you have little scraps of linen, they could be on different colors, and you could do them individually, like Donna's doing. But then make sure you leave enough around so you can do some finishing. Then you can attach them together too.
Absolutely. Or sew fabric around them and sew them together. You know, that would be also nice.
We have lots of things for you to do.
I know. You can do this and you can do that.
That's how we spend our days here.
We can do
this. Some thread box success. Oh, good. I'm very good.
Yeah. Oh, stored in the little one's closet.
Exactly. That's a good one. And Linda says, can I get past charts on your page? I like the last one with the birds, but didn't get it printed. With the birds. Lovebirds sampler. That's not going to be available for a little while yet, but it will become available. So don't worry.
Yes.
Don't fret.
Exactly.
It will become available when we are ready to release it.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing other things with that.
Yes.
So never fear.
Yeah.
You will have access. Margaret Hendrick says, I'm cutting mine out individually and mounting them on a whitewashed piece of wood.
Oh, very nice.
Margaret, what a nice idea.
That sounds like a great idea, Margaret.
Oh, I wish you'd all tell me what you think you're going to be doing with this pattern, because there's so many choices.
So many different ideas, exactly.
And Rita says, I wish you were here too. You could have a stitching cruise.
Absolutely.
Organize it, okay?
Yeah.
We're ready.
And she's working on her day at the beach. Very perfect design to be stitching. Nice. Hi, Sharon. Nice. Petra.
Petra's here. Yay. Hello, daughter.
Oh, yes. Tote bag.
A tote bag?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a patchwork quilt. That would be perfect.
You're welcome, Linda Ashley.
Yeah.
And Petra says, we don't have power on, so on my phone. Oh, no. Darn it, Vancouver hit by another windstorm. I hope not. I hope you're okay.
I think they had lots of snow yesterday, too.
Did you have snow, too, Petra?
Yeah.
Anyway, really nice of you to come and join us.
Absolutely.
And hope you have some heat.
That's right. Yeah. Bundle up, pet.
Exactly. And Petra says, sorry, I'm on and off. Okay. Yeah. That's understandable.
Absolutely.
And Sandra De Leon, you're here. Yay. I'm glad you joined. I hope you're feeling a little better today. Things are not always so easy for all of us, actually.
Yeah.
Looks like our watch group is now almost at 40.
Oh, wow.
Which is really good. I'm really glad you're all on board. Thank you. I wanted to show a little bit of some designs we never really show that often.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're kind of in keeping with our spring theme.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one and this one. They actually go together. So let's look at those.
You want to look at these ones too?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do this one?
Yeah.
This was from a pillow, and it's
Good Friends.
Good Friends, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is from Good Friends. It's number 47. And of course, this one is actually got some hardanger.
Yeah.
Which you can see a little bit closer.
Silk ribbon.
Exactly. So as long as you see that, and then of course the finishing, which is what Lisa was showing you all the way around, you can see the beautiful colors that were done. Did you finish this one?
I did finish this one. This is the fabric that I had in my stash, and now that I see it, I would do it differently. But
that's okay. That's what it's about. And also things are different. Like Lisa was talking to a shop owner the other day, and she says, frilly pillows are just not in right now. And I'm thinking, well, they may not be in where you are, but they'll be in somewhere else.
That's right.
So it is very subjective. And, you know, if you don't like frilly pillows, for instance, this one here, this is a frilly pillow.
Yes.
At least it's got a little frilly on the outside.
Yeah. You don't have to do it that way.
Don't do it that way.
As simple as that. Remove the ruffle.
and do it completely differently.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
far as the arrangement goes, you've got the fabric. You can choose whatever you want to do.
Do it whichever way you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No wind, snow was light. Sounded like a transformer.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully you'll get it back real soon. Sandra says, just made it by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
Glad you did. Oh, that's good. I'm
Thanks,
glad you
Brenda.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like it too. Very pretty. And it's the mauves that I think are
Absolutely.
so nice. And
Yeah.
I don't know why you do it differently. I think it's gorgeous.
I think I would make the inside border thinner.
Oh, okay.
And because to me, that's what you see is that inside border. So I would make it a little narrower.
I wouldn't say that at all. I just love it the way it is. And I think it's because the inside border has the right color.
The right colors, yeah.
Yeah, I can see if you're thinking of it like it's a frame or something.
Yeah.
But it's fabric and you want to see some of the, anyway, that's
True.
my feeling.
But, you know, quite often they'll finish yours and then I'll do mine a different way.
That's the fun, right?
That's the fun part.
Do you think you could get up and get that one, or is that difficult to get? You could probably have to get your chair to stand on.
The horizontal?
Yeah, we have another sample of that actual design called Good Friends, but I think you might need a chair to stand on. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Don't stand on the table. Okay, it's going to be an accident.
If you hear me yell.
She's doing it. She's doing it. I can't believe it. She's got long arms.
That's what happens when you have monkey arms.
It was at the top of, hanging on the wall of a bookshelf. Can you believe it? So this is the same design. Which one is that one? That's the Hardanger one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the same design, but it has a frame around it, which really looks pretty. And then the other heart, not this one, but this one, is done with beads, a very thick stitching and with beads all over it. It's just so yummy and textury when you can see it properly in the light. Look at that.
No, I don't know if I'll be able to put it back up.
No, you don't have to put it back up. No. Thank you. I'm glad you like that one. So that was Good Friends. And then I wanted to show the spring box, which you've seen before, but at least it's spring, okay? It's not maybe not spring where you are, but it will be really soon. The spring box also has those same beautiful colors. And the top of the color, or the colors on the top have a kind of the yellow as well, the golden yellow. So these are really good colors for your spring, what's it called? Spring has sprung is what I called it.
Yeah.
It's actually the block party. Spring block party is the other name for it that we've got. So this one, and see it's got roads they're called Jessica stitches in the corners of between the Hardanger. You may not see that because it's not easy to.
No, it's done on the cream color,
And this camera doesn't focus as well when it's transmitting. And then there's these little guys also in the middle, very cute, which is a little pin cushion. See all the pins on the outside. And of course, your little scissor fob. Lisa, you did such an amazing job with this finishing.
I enjoyed finishing this one. I've got mine stitched. I just need to finish it.
You see, that's the thing. You do it for Victoria's sampling. You need to do it for you.
I know. By the
Look
time
at the way
home,
this is finished. Look at that. I mean, really. You centered the pattern on the middle, and then you use a different color on the inside. And of course, you can see that more clearly actually here. This is the bottom of it, and then that's the sides, which is the same color. But inside, in the inside here, it's used a matching but different pattern again. That's like the back of the scissors. Just amazing. And all the stuff fits inside, of course. And then this actually fits completely so that it doesn't jiggle because there's padding at the bottom.
And you could almost use that as a pin cushion.
You kind of could, couldn't you? You could turn it over. But then you turn it over onto the stitching.
Onto the stitching, that's right.
Anyway, it's just so lovely. I wanted to show you. This is called Spring Box.
Spring Box.
And it's in our finishing section on our website. In other words, There's a section that says not Tia's designs, but I think it says finishing.
Finishing leaf
Thea and
designs,
Lisa, finishing.
designs or something like that.
So that's a separate section, and in there are about 20 designs, and they really are focused on how to finish these things. So if you're going, I could never do this, you can.
You can. You can do anything you put your mind to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya, you're here. You
Good to
just
see
joined.
you.
Yay. Glad you
Yeah.
like the colors, Loretta. We do too. And of course, they're like really the purples and all those.
Yeah.
Are the purple flowers queen stitches? No.
No.
You'll be glad to know they're cross
They're
stitches.
cross stitch. Yeah. Although you can do them in queen stitch if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would be so proud of you if you did. But I know many people said they didn't like them. So do you like queen stitches? Because if you do, you know, you can just, like you said,
Absolutely.
substitute.
Substitute. Yeah.
Yeah, just beautifully done.
Thanks, Trisha.
That's really
Yeah.
nice. And Karen Krause is here. Yay!
Yay.
Amazing
Yeah.
finishing. So
Thank
beautiful.
you.
So true. Late but here.
Yeah.
So glad you're here. That's so nice, Karen. I haven't seen you in person for a while, and I miss you.
Yeah.
You-
She'll be here in the fall.
Yes, I know. It's going to be so
It's
cool.
going to be fun.
Tammy says, I still have to build the spring box.
Yeah.
So you do have the materials,
Big-
but most likely they're hidden in somebody's drawer.
That's right. Exactly. And like you, I've stitched it as well. I just have to do the finishing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tricia says, Lisa's directions for making the lid fit are excellent.
Thanks, Trisha.
Because I know Tricia did this whole piece too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Beautiful finishes. And Joanne, like I said, you're both very talented.
Thank
we
you,
feel
Karen.
that we boost each other.
Yes.
Which, honestly, without Lisa, I would not be as motivated, and I think vice versa.
Vice versa.
So
Yeah,
it makes a good team.
We're a team.
And Karen says, I like them. So
Yes.
put them in, Karen.
Exactly.
Joanne
Yes.
says, I do like queen stitches in small
Small
amounts.
amounts.
Gotcha. So let's see. How many flowers? I think there's too many flowers.
There's too many
Okay,
flowers.
look at them all. Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't be a small amount.
No,
Yeah.
you'd be, cursing us.
That's right.
by the end of it.
Exactly.
Yay to October is right. I have another little guy that I wanted to show too, which is a strawberry sampler, which is really seasonally incorrect for some of you, but it's almost around the corner.
It's almost around the
And
corner.
by the time, upside down. And by the time you're finished stitching this, it will be strawberry time.
That's right.
Okay, so because it takes a while to finish this. So that's the top. I think you've seen this one called Strawberry Sampler. I don't think it's anything different, is it?
No.
Or is it Strawberry Fields?
Yes, Strawberry Fields.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And I think it's number 8E.
Yeah.
80. And there's a little cat in the fields.
I love the colors on this one.
Yeah, there's more strawberries. And I was thinking
Mhm.
this goes well with the strawberry pincushion that we have.
Exactly. When you said that, I was thinking you could almost change the color of the linen for strawberry pincushion to a green one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know if you can still get that color fabric.
Well, you can dye it. Somebody's dyeing
True.
fabric.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah, I think Aura dyed some. Didn't
Yeah,
she
yeah,
use
yeah. She did.
some tea?
Some Rit, actually.
Was it red
Yeah.
that she used?
Yeah, with salt. And I remember reading that. And there's the Strawberry Fields section. And of course, some more strawberries in a row. And down below, they're having tea and scones with
Strawberry
strawberries.
jam.
So this is a really enjoyable strawberry sampler if you really like strawberries. And they bring the spring into your home
Absolutely.
even when it's cold
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And Loretta loved that one too, which is cool. I think we had a couple more, but I think that's enough now.
That's
don't
enough
you?
now for this week.
Yeah. Do you want to see any more? If you want to see any more, we will show them.
Yeah.
Only if you want to,
That's right.
because otherwise we don't want to bore anyone.
Well, now you're going to get a flood of going, yes, yes,
I want to see.
I want to see all this. And people are liking queen stitches.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
I don't think that that's something that when we put this question of the week, I think it
Was
was,
scary stitches?
Yes.
That was one of them.
and Queen was like a close second to bullion knots.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I was quite surprised at that.
Yeah.
And lately I've been teaching the queen stitch for the videos that I've been doing. So I was looking at it and I thought, yeah, I think it can get really frustrating if you can't see it,
If you can't see it, exactly.
because that's
Yeah.
really the main thing. And of course, it's a very small amount of stitching to do, and you have to do 4 stitches and
Yeah.
then 8 stitches to tack it down. So that's really a lot of stitches for a very tiny spot.
Yeah.
So maybe that bugs people. I'm not sure, because it's easier to just do 1 or 2 cross stitches than a whole bunch of stitches, even if you can do them.
Absolutely.
So that could be it.
Yeah.
And is there any more comments?
Well, they're saying yes, they want to see more.
More, please.
More, please.
More, please.
More, please. All this, yes. More, yes. Yeah, never bored looking at stitching.
Okay.
Yeah, more, please. More, please.
I didn't realize that more, please was good.
Yeah.
Because, you can't always tell, right?
No.
And I don't want to make it so that, okay, that's all you get to see is more, more, more. So this one, I don't think that many of you have not seen this. This, I think we showed last year.
We probably showed it last year, but I love this one. It's the Easter
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter sampler.
Yay, Happy Easter.
And I think it's perfect stitching for this time of year.
Me too. And I love the little birdie.
And the beehive, the little eggs, the Easter eggs.
Yes, exactly, in the middle.
And the bunny jumping for joy. Yeah.
The little bunny is actually quite funny. I remember seeing this as a kind of cartoon, and I thought, oh, I like the way he's, walking. It's a little kid's idea of the Easter bunny. But
yeah.
The idea of him dashing along with his basket really made me happy. So, and then there's the Happy Easter part, and of course, down below, there's, oh, look at all the spring colors in the Algerian eyelet. Really neat. It's going in and out of focus, but
yeah,
you kind of got the drift.
That's right.
Fun to show. And I have one more to show, and this one is one that the our new employee, Carolyn.
Absolutely.
We hope that she will stay. She's a very nice person.
Very, very nice woman, yes.
And she has come here for the couple of times, and she'll just be trying us out, and we'll be trying her out, but we already like her.
Yeah,
so
that's right. She's not allowed to leave now.
No, she's not allowed to leave. She started doing this last for Christmas. I think her husband bought this for her for Christmas. And I thought, if you're watching, Carolyn, hello, because I know you go and watch it sometimes on YouTube, and this will be on YouTube eventually. So this is the beginning of the Old MacDonald's Farm sampler. And of course, this is not necessarily only for spring or summer or whatever. This one really, really has just a whole bunch of little animals in it, and would be kind of fun for your grandchildren if you have any, or just bringing the country into your home.
Absolutely. I love the red barn on it.
The barn is fabulous with a big silo, and there's all sorts of different animals, and chickens and dogs and horses and whatever. So I hope you like that one, Carolyn, and I hope you're enjoying using your frame for that.
Yes.
Your new frame.
She actually said she was enjoying it. So.
Good. And Tricia says, I love them all.
Yeah.
Well, that's really nice.
Exactly. And Jennifer says there's nothing boring about us. So.
Oh. Well, that's good.
That's good.
I appreciate that, Jennifer. Now you're going to make us blush again.
That's right. Exactly. Yes.
And speaking of that, I have to say, I didn't want to bore you with my shingle story, etc. But I just want you to know that yes, this eye is still a little inflamed.
It is,
and it's a little bit sore sometimes. And I don't see as well out of it now, which is a bit of a shame. So the idea of doing a lot of stitching at one time is actually now a little bit more difficult for me.
Yes.
So I'm thinking of alternate ways of designing, but I just want you to know, with age comes these problems, right?
Yeah.
So the reason I'm talking about it is because it's a personal thing, but it's also maybe affecting the Victoria Sampler in the future. So we are really happy that we have all these older samplers that we're bringing to life again by showing them to you on this chat group. It makes us feel really good about the past 22 years that we've been working on these things. So thank you for your admiration and your compliments. Really appreciate them. Makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
And it says, Taffy says, so yay projects and so little time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I know what you meant.
Yeah. So many projects and so little time.
Yeah.
Isn't that the truth?
So true. Oh, Donna, you do have so many. It's so true.
I know what you mean, Donna. I'm the same. Yes.
Thanks, Sandy.
Thanks, Sandy.
That's right. I hope you're taking your medicine.
Yeah.
Tricia, I don't have any medicine for this eye now. It's just, what do you call that? Neuropathy? Anyway, the nerve is still
Inflamed.
slightly inflamed. So it's just going to be like that. But I do put eye drops in all the time just to be sure that it doesn't get dried out. So yes, I'm doing my best. And I'm going for walks and doing all sorts of good things now. Feeling a lot better after my 3 months of being off.
Yeah. You're back on track again.
So happy that I'm feeling better.
Absolutely.
So happy.
Yeah.
So what about you? Are you still feeling better? Or are you now going to have 3 months off?
No, I wasn't planning on taking 3 months off. But and yes, I am feeling better. I've been going to the chiro and my spine is getting aligned and it's making me feel a lot better. So
isn't that amazing how that changes your whole way of thinking
most
about
certainly.
yourself?
Yeah.
The chiropractor we both go to the same one, has an actuator instead of cracking you like that.
Absolutely.
So it's a very gentle way and very precise, actually. So it's and over time, like maybe 4 to 6 weeks, you are like 100 times better than you were when you first walked in there. So
definitely.
Makes a huge difference.
It does. So.
Neuralgia, that's what it's called. Thank you, Loretta. Neuralgia. I'm sorry to hear your vision. Yeah, what ended up happening is I got a whole bunch of floaters, and they're just constantly in the way, and I feel like I can't see as well out of this eye. And sometimes I can when it clears, and then I can't.
Then a floater pops in again.
Yeah, so those will die down gradually, and hopefully it won't be too bad in another couple of months.
That's right. Yes.
So thanks, Karen Krause. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I'll be very careful and rest a lot. Karen Kittrell says the Easter one is precious.
It is indeed. Yeah.
We have fond memories of children running around looking for eggs and all that. Picking the purples for the second block. Yay! You're starting on the second block already. And don't forget, you don't have to pick purples. You know, whoever it is. I mean, Tammy's picking purples, which is great. But they can be other colors that you happen to like. So keep that in mind. Yep, loving my chiropractor. Exactly.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it looks like we're at the end of our session.
The end. It's time for me to get busy.
Yes, and me too. Yeah. I have to get busy getting ready to go out for lunch.
Well, lucky you. No, I'm getting busy because I'm working on writing instructions for the dog sampler, which is coming along. So that's very nice. But I must get back to it now. So
it's going to be fun, the dog sampler.
It is.
You see it.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen it for a while. It's going to look great.
It's going to look really nice.
Yes. So we're going to smile for our last part.
We are, and let's see if Facebook actually gets us smiling this time
instead of just talking.
That's right.
We can just smile. And
we can just smile. So it's time to say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Till next week. Enjoy your stitching.